Ay. Good evening, sir. This is Steve F. Cabal from CG6. This video contains criminal procedure. Commission of a crime. Arrest. By the way, what is arrest? Arrest is a taking of a person into a custody bound to answer the commissions of offense. If the arrest needs a warrant, institutions of offense, and filing the complaint. By the way, who subscribes the complaint? Subscriber of complaint is a offended party, peace officer, and officer law public officer. If the charge is at least 6 years and 1 day, file to RTC, and PI or preliminary investigations is mandatory. If without prima facie evidence, reasonable or certainty of convictions, dismissal. If the PI with prima facie evidence, reasonable to certainty of convictions, filing informations. In the other hand, if the charge below 6 years and 1 day, file to MTC or Municipal Trial Court. You can file by direct filing, or you can file to Office of Prosecutions to determine the PI or preliminary investigations. If the OP or Office of Prosecutors conducting PI or preliminary investigations is discretions. If with prima facie evidence, reasonable of certainty of convictions, is filing the informations. Without prima facie evidence, reasonable of certainty of convictions, dismissal. And the next is to file a complaint and informations to the Office of Prosecutions. In general, you can arrest a person without a warrant, and there is exception. The exceptions you can arrest without a warrant is a warrantless arrest. The three elements of warrantless arrest is in flagrante delicto, hot pursuit, and escapees. Inquest proceeding is means of inquest proceeding is validity of arrest. If the prosecutions ask the accused for the preliminary investigations and the accused is said yes, he waive the rights to Article 125, which is a reglementary period. Reglementary is 12 hours for light penalties, 18 hours for correctional penalties, 36 hours for capital or affective penalties. If the IP is not valid, immediately release the accused. If the IP is valid, IP is valid, detain the accused and filing the information to the court and the judge issuance to committing order. On the other hand, the PI or preliminary investigations means of preliminary investigation to determining the prima facie evidence or the probable cause. In conducted of PI, if not valid with no certainty or probable cause, dismiss with certainty of convictions, reasonable certainty of convictions, issuance of subpoena, and file a counter affidavit of the respondents. Then the resolution favorable to the respondent, file a petitions of review to DOJ or OP or Office of President. The resolutions, if there are resolutions, filing the informations. Then filing informations. If there is no probable cause determined by the judge, release, dismiss, and submit another affidavit. If the filing informations with probable cause determining by the judge, issuance of warrant, and then posting of bail. Accused may release to custody if he can bail. And then you can bail if you convicted before and after the convictions of MTC. But you can't no longer bail if you convicted to RTC with punishable by reclusion perpetua, death, and light imprisonment. But there's a hope. You can bail if that we call a matter of right. And there's other hand, there's a hope. You can't bail if you can bail if you convicted to RTC, the punishable by reclusion perpetua, life imprisonment, if the evidence is not strong. That's why we call a matter of discretions. Next one is arraignment and plea. Arraignment and plea is a mandatory in criminal, mandatory to due process. The accused must present herself to the court to precise of charge of him. And if after the arraignment you convict, acquitted, and terminated, you no longer file a case with same case and same court, and it with the offense it charges you a double jeopardy. If the arraignment dismissed and you want to file a case, same case, to the same court, it's you can file a same case and same to the same court. Is no longer a double jeopardy. And next one is a pre-trial. Pre-trial is the mandatory to criminal cases in MTC or Municipal Trial Court, Regional Trial Court, and Sandigan Bayan. And done after the arraignment of 30 days after the court may acquires jurisdictions over the persons of the accused, and the accused must present this because for plea bargaining to lesser penalties. Next one is a trial. This is for presentations of evidence, presentations of defense, presentations of rebuttal and sub-rebuttal evidence, and the case will be decision. To test sufficiency of evidence, the accused may file demurrer to evidence. Where to file? There are two ways you can file a demurrer to evidence. First one is the with leave of court. Filing the petitions, filing the motions of file a demurrer to evidence after the prosecution restate a case or the prosecutions presenting all their evidence within 5 days. The prosecutions or oppositions filing the motion to file the demurrer to evidence after 5 days. If not granted, you can appeal. The accused may appeal. If the filing motion to file demurrer to evidence is granted, within 10 days, you file demurrer to evidence. If granted, the case is dismissal for lack of evidence or insufficiency of evidence. Which if denied, the accused may still presenting their evidence. On the other hand, without leave in court, filing the motions to file demurrer to evidence is granted, dismiss the case, or the accused may acquit. And if denied, the accused may no longer present their evidence. And to present the burden of proof in criminal cases, the burden of proof is a prosecution, so have evidence, and then defense. The burden of proof, determining the burden of proof is when the factum probans and factum probandums are related to the evidence, have a burden of proof. And the next one is judgment. Judgment is objectivity to the court and not guilty or not guilty charge for him. The accused charge offense. Meaning is the power of the court to judge if the accused is not guilty or guilty to their offense. there are before new trial court, before final judgment, there is a new trial court reconsiderations. The grounds of new trial court is errors of law. The second grounds of new trial court is that when the fact and material evidence will be discovered. And the grounds of reconsiderations is a error of flaws and facts in judgments which is acquired no further proceeding. And the last one is appeal. Final decisions. Appeal is where to file. First, Regional Trial Court or RTC in case decided by MTC, MCTC, MTCC or Metropolitan Circuit Court. And other one is a Court of Appeals to Supreme Court. In case proper and provided by law, in cases decided by the RTC or Regional Trial Court. And the last is the Supreme Court. Decided to Court of Appeals. And that's all for today's video, sir. Thank you.